Hello guys, welcome to the next episode of Building a Minecraft Village. Here we have the butcher's house, and there's the church, but we'll get to that one later. Yeah, so I quite enjoyed making this one. I went for a little bit of a different shape to the other buildings, but you will see that in the time lapse, I guess. Yeah, I'll give you a tour after the time lapse. See you in a bit. Hey, welcome back guys. We're just kicking off the time lapse here, and as you can see we've got a nice little almost L-shaped building there. Well, it is an L, but there's like little bumpy bits on the one side. We've got the fireplace and a little alcove at the back corner there just to make the staircase. I wanted to make this one quite an interesting build, so you can also see that on the one side the ground is higher, so I wanted to make like access on two different floors, so I hope that's worked out well. Yeah, so we've got the kitchen there at the front being the butcher, so they want to be able to prepare the meat in full view for the little villagers. Yeah, and as I was building the second floor, I thought I actually want it to be a little bit higher there. So not only do we have an odd, interesting shape for this building, but we also have some height variance in the floors, which is always nice. Adds a bit of interest there. So yeah, once I got the different floors sorted, I then did a bit more of the inside down the bottom there, and then I started to work on the upper floor. I guess with most builds, I do it in sort of stages. I actually get distracted a lot when I build my builds. I really put a lot of focus into. I had to focus a lot to get all these done before going on to another build. I do get distracted quite easily. Yeah, so as usual, I'm doing the nice little framework, getting the shape of the building in place, how I want it to look before I finalise with the roof and get the walls put in. But yeah, once I've got the shape that I'm happy with, I will then start to put the walls in, put the roof on. But yeah, then once you've done the building, you then decorate the inside. It's just pretty much the same with every build, really. You get your shape, you build there. Get my words muddled up a lot today. You get your shape of the building how you want it. I've made the roof a bit uneven this time, but that's how I wanted this one, and it does add a lot more interest in if you just happen to be flying over, but you don't often fly over buildings, so I usually tend to keep them quite simple. But yeah, one thing I really think that really works with houses is having a nice trim along the edge of the building, along the edge of the roof, because it breaks up that solid colour, and having it overhang a bit, it always adds a bit of depth and a bit of life to your building, really. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to say in this video. I hope you are enjoying the series so far, and I will talk to you in the tour after this video, after this time lapse even. Hello guys, welcome back after the time lapse. Here we go with the tour. So, like with many of the other buildings, we've got some nice flower decorations. I wanted to put like a little canopy over their front door, just to. Originally, I was gonna put like a little market stall here, but then I thought actually it would be much nicer to just have them selling. Oh, silly butcher. It would be much nicer just to have them selling it inside, so I changed that. I did put smokers up there originally, but unfortunately they wouldn't pathfind to them, so it wouldn't make villages into actual butchers, so unfortunately I've had to put them there. What else have we got? And we've got our slabs of meat over there yet. Like a cupboard with a little office here, maybe for them to sit and do their little paperwork, as you often have to do. We've got some tables, understairs storage, a bit more storage there. Is the back door to the pig pen, where all the pigs are kept, with the gate to the little alleyway there. And then there is the I'm having a mind blank on what this is called. It's a shed for the pigs to sleep under if it rains. Wanted to make the ground a bit more varied, and they got a nice little drinking trough down here. Yeah, so back into the shop. We have one bedroom with a cupboard, and nice little view of the harbour there. And then the other bedroom had a view of a brick wall, of a stone wall, not the best view, and a view of the harbour as well. So I quite like that. I wanted them to have a nice cosy fire as well. But yeah, this one I wanted to make sure it was an unusual shape, because those always make the more interesting builds. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next video.